All right, there's another round of the 10-minute warm-up. We are going to take this quite a bit into the hips. And for a little bit of a less usual start, let's go ahead and start this on our back. So go ahead, bring yourself all the way down. And once you're down on your back, pull your knees into your chest and just squeeze things in tight for a moment. And then we're going to take a happy baby pose from yoga. So I want you to go ahead and reach between your knees. Take hold of the outside edges of the feet. Stack your ankles above your knees best you can. And then pull your knees toward the floor outside your ribs. And then just let go of that pressure. And then pull the knees down again. And then go ahead and let your feet lift. Pull the knees down again. And then let go of that pressure again. Pull the knees down again. And then let your feet lift. Now pull your knees down one more time. As you pull down, work to flatten your spine. Push your feet into your hands at the same time. And just try to let your spine flatten out almost completely. Take an inhale. And then with the exhale, just release your grip. Now keep your legs lifted, but bring your arms to your sides, palms down. And extend your legs straight up to the ceiling, as straight as you can. Now, try to point your toes best you can. If your hamstrings are tight and you can't straighten all the way, go ahead and bend your knees, but keep your ankles stacked over your hips. Belly stays pulled in, low back stays on the floor. Now just look up. And as you hold this, go ahead and scissor your legs side to side. Reverse the cross as you go back and forth. Keep your legs as straight as you can. Keep your low back down and just move the legs within a relatively tight range. So you're just circling within about a 2 or 3 foot range here. As you get used to this, rotate your big toes toward your midline and see about speeding this up. And just keep taking it back and forth. All right, and then slow it down. Bring the legs together to vertical side by side, still with the toes pointing up. Keep your belly pulled in and keep your low back down. Now with an inhale, reach your arms out long past your head. And then with the exhale, reach your arms forward and curl forward. Lift your head and lift your shoulders. Back and forth. Inhale, roll this out. Exhale, curl forward. Inhale, roll out long. Exhale, curl forward again. Inhale, roll this out. Now with the exhale, curl, but reach to the right of your legs. Inhale, roll out. Exhale, curl this left. Inhale, roll out long. Exhale, curl right. Inhale, roll out. Exhale, curl this left. Inhale, roll out long. Exhale, curl right again. Inhale, roll this out. Exhale, curl left. Inhale, roll out long. Exhale, curl right one more time. Inhale, roll this out. Exhale, curl left again. Inhale, roll out long. Now with the exhale, just curl straight forward one more time. Belly pulled in, low back down, look forward. Take an inhale here. Now with the exhale, legs are still high. Bring the hands to the floor. Relax your head down. And then from here, still, belly pulled in, low back down, bend the elbows, bring the forearms to vertical, make your hands into fists. Still point the toes, keep the ankles stacked over your hips, and keep the legs as high as you can. Now I want to work this into the core, and this is going to be a bit more subtle, some of the deep muscles in your belly. So keep the elbows grounded, press down into the floor, and then you're going to curl your spine, lifting your tailbone. So pull your belly down, press your feet up, lift your tail. You're just going to lift a couple inches and hold, and then roll your tailbone down. Again, belly in, lift your pelvis, press up high, and then roll back down. Go slow. Pull your belly in, lift up and hold. Roll your spine back down. Pull your belly in, lift up and hold, and then roll back down. 3 more times. Pull your belly in, lift and hold, and then roll back down. 2 more times. Pull your belly in, lift and hold, and then roll your tailbone down. 1 more time. Pull your belly in, lift up and hold, and then roll your tailbone down. Arms out at your sides, bring your feet to the floor, just bend the knees. And then just twist lightly here. Turn your knees right and left. And then go keep the knees bent, but bring them into center. Now set your feet flat, about hips width distance apart. We're going to set this up for bridge. Bring the heels in close enough that you flatten your low back as much as possible while you're down. Arms at your sides, palms to the floor. Just keep your gaze high. And let's take it up and down from here. So with an inhale, press your feet, lift your hips, squeeze your glutes. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, press your hips high. And then with the exhale, lower. Inhale, lift your hips up again. Exhale, roll back down. Inhale, press your hips up high. And then with the exhale, lower. Inhale, lift your hips up again. Exhale, roll this down. Inhale, press your hips up high. And then with the exhale, lower. Now inhale, lift one more time, hold here. Now keep your glutes squeezing, keep pressing up. And to take it further, dig your heels down, try to pull them toward your shoulders, and just breathe. Take an inhale. And then with the exhale, roll all the way down. Now once you're down, I want to take it up again, but this time with one foot as your base. So slide the left foot toward the center of the mat, keep that heel in close, and then extend the right leg straight. Now straighten out, reach for the toe, and line up your thighs. And keep it like this. Arms are still at your sides. Let's go up and down. Press the left foot, lift your hips, squeeze your glutes and hold. And then roll your spine down. Press into the floor, lift your hips high. And then roll back down. Press into the floor, lift one more time, hold here. Now keep your glutes squeezing, go back and forth with the right leg. Pull the knee toward your chest. Extend the leg forward. Bring the knee in and extend the leg forward. Pull the knee in. Extend forward again, and then roll back down and set the right foot down on the floor. Take it on the other side. Right foot towards center, left leg extends straight. You bring the thighs in line, and let's go up and down on this side. So press into the floor, squeeze your glutes, lift up, and then roll back down. Press into the floor and lift, and then roll back down. Press into the floor, lift up one more time, and just hold. Now pull the left knee toward your chest. Extend the leg forward. Left knee to your chest, extend forward again. Left knee to your chest, extend forward one more time. Roll your spine down, and then bring both knees to your chest. Squeeze everything in tight. Now as you squeeze in, lift your head and shoulders, bring your nose close to your knees, and keep your spine curled. You're going to roll this back and forth. So bring your weight toward your shoulders, and then forward with the tailbone. And just keep on rolling. Keep your spine rounded like this. Let's go back and forth about 5 times. So once you're ready, go ahead and roll this up to a seat, ideally with your feet still off the floor. And if they come down, just lean back and pull the thighs in. But sit this up tall. Press your low back forward. Pull the thighs in toward your belly. Find that contact. And then just keep the thighs pulled in like this. Sit up tall. Release your grip, arms at your sides. And bring the shins toward parallel with the floor. Just hold here. Now, try to keep your thighs pulled in close. Bring your hands into heart center. And just turn. Open up your chest to the left side. Keep the legs where they are. And then through center, open up your chest to the right. Back through center. Twist over to the left side. Through center, turn open to the right. Now, back through center, turn over to your left again. Through center, over to the right. One more round. Turn through center, twist. Open up your chest to the left. Back through center, over to the right one more time. Now turn back into center, reach between the knees, take hold of your big toes, sit this up tall, draw the knees in toward your armpits so the thighs are moving toward the outside edge of your rib cage. Press your low back forward, keep your spine upright. And if you can take it further, maybe extend the legs a little bit more, maybe a lot, but still sit this up tall and keep looking forward. All right, take an inhale here. And then with the exhale, just cross at the ankles, roll forward, your hands come into all fours. Now, once you take all fours, let's go ahead and set this up for a wrist stretch here. Wrists underneath the shoulders and knees underneath the hips. With your palms down, rotate your fingertips out to the side and then in toward the knees as far as you can go. Set your hands flat, spread the fingers wide, dig your fingertips down into the mat. Press your spine up toward the ceiling, keep that lift in the upper back. Now, maybe just sway the shoulders side to side, and this could be good enough, but if you can take this further, start to move from forward to back. So bring your weight back, peel the palms up off the floor, fingertips still pressing down, and then shift your weight forward. And just keep on moving back and forth like this. Now keep gripping with your fingers, let the stretch move through the wrists and into the forearms, and just keep going back and forth. Now, the next time you come forward, just set your palms down flat. And then keep your hips stacked over your knees. Keep your fingertips pressing down. Go ahead, step your right foot straight back, big toe to the floor. And bring that big toe over the left as far as you can. We're going to move this leg diagonally. So bring your right leg up and to the right and just touch your heel down. And then extend the leg back and across. Up and to the right side, dip the heel down. Back and across again. Up and to the right side one more time. Back and across one more time. And then just bring the right knee down to the floor. Do it on the other side. Left leg back, big toe down. Bring that left big toe over to the right far as you can. Now bring the heel forward up into the left. Extend back and across. Up into the left side again. And then back and across. Up into the left one more time. Back and across one more time. And then go ahead and set your left knee down. Come up onto the fingertips and down to sitting on your heels. Take a moment. Shake your hands out. And then once the hands are ready, come back to all fours. Now from all fours, let's take this into dolphin. So you go bring both forearms down to the floor. You can set it up with the forearms parallel, palms down, or press the palms together to see if the elbows stay shoulder width. Now when you're ready, tuck the toes, lift your knees, bring your hips up high, and then walk the feet in and maybe bring the hips up even higher. If it's enough just to be here, press in your hands and just let your head hang, that's good enough. But if you can go further, I'm going to cue this toward dolphin push-ups. So for that, with an inhale, bring your head and shoulders as far forward as you can, and then press back hips high. Forward for 2, and then press it back. Forward for 3, press it back again. Forward for 4, and then press back. Forward for 5, press it back again. Forward for 6, and then press back. Forward for 7, press it back again. Forward for 8, and then press back. Now forward for 9. Press it back again, and then forward for 10. Press it back, and set your knees down. Come up to all fours. And from all fours, we're going to just do one more thing and take this into a modified side plank and work a little bit of a hip opener here. So the right side's going to be a base. So look down at your right hand. Slide it over to the right about one hand's width. So maybe the hand moves past the edge of the mat, but it's going to be in front of your right knee and further right. Now come up onto the fingertips of the left hand to keep your balance. Stay light on that hand. Left foot steps behind the right. Stack your hips. Now grip the floor with the right hand. Kick your right foot down. Lift your left foot up off the floor. And if you can go further, bring the left hand to your hips. Stay balanced here. Now we're going to move the left leg. Bend the left knee. Touch the big toe to the floor behind you. And then bring your left leg forward and touch the heel down to the floor. Left big toe down behind. Bring it in front and bring the heel down. Left big toe down behind you. And then bring that heel forward. Left big toe down behind one more time. Bring the heel forward one more time. And then keep the right hand and right leg where they are. And bring the left arm underneath your left leg. Wrap around the left thigh, palm behind, hook the leg. Now, keep that left thigh holding close. Try to lift your left shoulder, lift your left heel, come up onto the left big toe. If you can go further, lift your shoulder higher and lift the left foot up off the floor. Now stay open to the side. If you can go further still, see about extending your left leg towards straight. Just take this to where you can. And then release. Bring that foot down. Come down to all fours. And we'll take all that on the other side. So from all fours, wrists under the shoulders, knees underneath your hips, look at the left hand. Slide your left hand further left about one hand's length. Now come up onto the fingertips of the right hand and step the right foot behind the left. And then go ahead and lift the right foot up off the floor. Now keep your left foot kicking down, keep your left hand gripping. And then bring the right hand to your hip. Stay open to the side like this. Just move the right leg. Bend the right knee, big toe down behind you. And then bring the right leg forward, touch the heel down in front. Right big toe down behind. Bring the heel forward and touch it down. Right big toe down behind. Bring the leg forward, touch the heel down. Right big toe behind. Bring the leg forward, touch the heel down. Right foot down behind. And then bring the leg forward, touch the heel down, set the foot flat. And then go ahead, bring the right arm underneath the right leg, wrap around the right thigh, hook the arm around the leg, and pull that thigh into your side. This could be enough if your hips are tight. Now, if you can take it further, start to lift the right shoulder, lift the right heel. Maybe bring the right foot up off the floor and open up even more. If you want to go further, maybe try to extend that right leg. Take this to where you can. And then go ahead and release. Bring both feet down, both hands down. Come back to all fours. And that is this week's 10-minute warm-up. So thank you very much.